Princess. A request from the gods. A gentle wind blew through the trees near the shore. The sun was shining in the sky. Diana looked up at the sky and then said, "O goddess of wisdom, lady of intelligent wars, answer my call. I am Diana of Themyscira, Amazon and queen of this island. Athena, hear my voice and accept my request, and Hera, queen of the gods, accept my request." Suddenly 2 rays of light appeared in the sky. Athena and Hera, 2 powerful goddesses, had answered her call. Athena said, "Diana of Themyscira, what do you want?" Hera said, "What is your request that you have called us both?" Diana said, "Only you can help me." Hera, "You have always been my support." Athena, "You are the goddess of war and the one who punished and then forgave the Amazons. I was born into this world by the goddesses. I gained power. I am a demigod, immortal and immortal. But unlike Hercules, I have never stood before the gods. Hera, you surpassed Hercules even though you wanted to destroy him for years. Athena, you turned my people into snakes. Just as you turned Medusa from beauty into a mortal monster. Athena, you want to challenge me and scold me. Do you know who you are talking to, Diana?" Hera smiled and said, "You are a cheeky girl but also honest and brave. You have called me many times in different situations. Do you want to go beyond who you are and become an Olympian?" Athena said, "Olympian? Do you want to be among the gods? That interests me. Why do you want to become a god? Are you tired of the earth?" Diana said, "I want to be a god and goddess on earth. Of course, with all the powers of a god. When I fought Ares, despite Hera punishing and imprisoning him, he escaped with the treachery of an Amazon and was freed by Hades, bringing war and chaos to the earth again. Darkseid killed my mother and many of the immortal Amazons protected by the goddesses. I want to establish a new world." Hera said, "A new world? What is your world like? Change the nature of humans or build a place like this. You know better, after Hercules' attack and the captivity of the Amazons and the laws of Aphrodite. You were the first rebel to get out of this situation and island, you. To the world of men, and despite Hippolyta's warnings about the world of men and the corruption that exists in them." Athena said, "Are you sure you want this and that someone like you might stand up to you? However, I will give you the powers you want. You are already a demigod." Hera also said, "Although I was upset with you for a while like Hercules, so like Athena I agree, that I accept without discussion or opposition, is a long history that you have. Especially protecting women and children." A powerful feeling began to appear in Diana's body. For a moment, her whole being began to shine. When that strange and very powerful feeling ended, she bowed down to the 2 goddesses. Athena said, "Now you are a complete goddess with powers that many cannot imagine. From magic and mental powers to raising the dead and even creating any creature at your will, you will be worshipped like gods and goddesses, and temples will be built for you. Except that humans will be able to see the new goddess of earth and Themyscira up close, who has lived among them for years, and no one can stand against you." Hera nodded and said, "Goddess Diana and Wonder Woman of Earth, although you are a kind of bridge between humans and the old gods, I must admit that our former position and worshippers have diminished. People like you and your Amazons believe in us, because they have seen both our anger and our help, especially because of the treacherous behavior of my husband Zeus, who created many generations of earthlings. Diana, however, my faith in you, Queen of the Gods, and Athena, will not diminish." Athena smiled and nodded, "Good luck. But the generals of Hades are not like us. Hades is difficult to deal with." Hera also said, "My brother is stubborn, but he made a deal with Ares, whom I punished, and he will also side with you. You always have my support and that of all the goddesses who agreed to come. Enjoy this new power of yours." The sky became calm again. The lights faded. A heavy but majestic silence enveloped the island.